If you're thinking about selling your home in Philly and your plan is to price high and just see what happens, you could be losing tens of thousands of dollars. And I'm not exaggerating, I see this happen all the time. Most sellers think pricing high gives them room to negotiate, but in reality, it does the exact opposite. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down why overpricing kills listings, how buyers are behaving in this market right now, and what strategy you should be using instead to actually sell your home quickly and to get the most money. If we haven't met yet, I'm Marina Ruiz. I'm a realtor here in Philadelphia. I help sellers across Philly, Delco, and the main line position their homes to actually sell and not just sit. The biggest thing that you need to understand as a seller is that the first 7 to 14 days that your home is on the market, that's your moment. That's when your listing gets the most exposure, the most buyers, and the most showings. Buyers today are not casually browsing. They have alerts set up, they're checking the market daily, and they're dialed in. So when your home hits the market, buyers see it immediately. And right away, they're going to compare it with everything else that's currently on the market. Here's where most sellers get it wrong. They think if I just price high, a buyer will just give me an offer. That's not how buyers think anymore. Buyers really just ignore overpriced homes. They don't even negotiate with them sometimes. If your home is even slightly overpriced, even by 20 to 30,000, buyers aren't thinking maybe we can get a deal. They just skip it. They move on to the next home that feels a little bit better in value. Now, here's where it gets worse. The longer that your home sits on the market, the more buyers assume something is wrong with it, even if nothing's wrong. I've had buyers walk into a home that's been on the market for 30 days and say, "What's wrong with it? Why has it been on the market for 30 days?" Now, instead of excitement, you've created doubt. And that shift right there, that's what kills your leverage. Once your home sits, buyers feel like they're in control. So instead of strong offers off the bat, you're getting lower offers, more contingencies, and buyers are just testing you because in their mind, they're saying, if no one else wants it, why should I pay full price? And this is the biggest mistake I hear from sellers. Let's just price high and then we can always price drop later. But here's the reality. Price drops do not reset your listing. They actually hurt you. Every price drop that you do signals to buyers you missed the mark. And instead of attracting strong buyers, you're now attracting bargain hunters. Now, let me give you a real life scenario. Let's say a home should be listed for $500,000, but the seller wants to list it for $525,000. Week 1, minimal to no showings or activity. Week 2, no interest or offers. Week 3, price drop to $510,000. Week 4, price drop to $499,000. Now, buyers have been watching this the whole time thinking, what's wrong with it? And now that you're priced at $499,000, you've been on the market for 30 days. You're not going to get an offer at $499,000. You're going to get an offer at $480,000 or lower. Now let's flip that. Let's say that same home was listed at $499,000 from day one. Now you've created a lot of interest, a bigger buyer pool to see the property, and maybe even multiple offers. And this is how you potentially sell higher by creating urgency. You probably sold it for $510,000. That's the mark that most sellers miss. That pricing right or slightly under the market will create a competitive situation. And competition is what drives the price up. This is very true for lifestyle neighborhoods like East Passyunk, Fishtown, even some points of Point Breeze, Graduate Hospital for sure. Really hot neighborhoods, this is where that strategy works every time. And definitely out in the suburbs like Delco or the main line. The buyers in today's market are hyper aware of the current inventory. They're out there, they've seen it all. So they know what's a good deal and what's overpriced. Here's another layer I'm going to add on for you. Pricing is not just about how your home looks. It's about the HVAC, the roof, the plumbing, the electrical. You might have a beautifully updated kitchen, but if your systems are outdated, buyers are taking note of that immediately. Most buyers will ask me for a seller's disclosure prior to a showing, and I usually provide it to them without them asking anyway, because I want us to know what we're working with in terms of the systems. It's important to take that in while you're looking around at the house. A lot of buyers today are okay with taking on cosmetic updates. What they're not okay with is replacing major systems in the house immediately after moving in. So if those aren't updated, in my opinion, your pricing has to reflect that. This is where I'll give you my honest opinion. Your goal should not be to test the market. Your goal should be to make your home the best option in its designated price range. That's how you win. That's how you create more urgency, get multiple offers, create competition, and ultimately make the most money that you can. Here's the reality that most sellers don't want to hear. The market is not going to adjust to your price. You, as the seller, adjust to the market. And if you miss the mark, you end up chasing the market with price reductions instead of letting your buyers compete your price up. If you're even thinking about selling your home in Philly, Delco, or the main line, the most important thing that you can do is get your pricing strategy right from day one. It's not just a number, it's a real strategy based on comps, buyer behavior, and what's actually happening in your hyper-local neighborhood. If you want help figuring that out, reach out to me at any time. I'll walk you through exactly how I would price your home and why, so you can hit the market on the right foot.